John Henry. I'm Deputy Director of Information Technology for El Dorado County. We're going to be talking about the EVO Rail today. One of the more valuable features of EVO Rail for us is the fact that it's a hyper-converged appliance. So we're using it in a data center, a remote data center, as a disaster recovery device. And we like the idea of having a single device. Doesn't take up a lot of space, doesn't require a lot of peripherals, power supplies, extra UPSs and things like that. So it's very easy to manage. Well, we've just gotten started with it, so it's hard to say what we have seen as benefits, but I think that going forward, I think that the expandability is going to be absolutely crucial for us. Eventually, we want to make our disaster recovery site into more of just a bare bones continuity facility. We'd like to really kind of have a full data center there that we can replicate everything. And the EVO Rail is just, I think, a great way for us to get started on that path. Our impressions so far are that it's absolutely stable, bulletproof, really. Everything's contained in one box, and everything's very easily managed. We're running SRM to basically, protect critical servers, and we're seeing it's pretty easy to operate and maintain. Well, it's very scalable from what we've seen. We think that again, being able to expand inside the box and then outside of the box itself with additional units is really attractive. It's managing basically a single environment like that that's going to be able to expand is something that's attractive to us. Combination of the VMware SRM and vSphere makes it very manageable. I think that we're again looking forward to exploring more of the capabilities of the box itself. It's established a very strong, kind of a really strong base for us going forward as our clients' needs change, as our IT infrastructure requirements change. This is going to be kind of a basis for us going forward. It is easy to manage because we have, again, a single sort of interface to it, being just a hyper-converged box. I guess the real advantage would be having a single interface to manage the box. Our technical support has been very good. We had professional services come in and help us set up the box from VMware, and the services were delivered beyond our expectations. We were finished ahead of schedule and accomplished more than what we had expected to during the implementation period. So it went very well. The setup went very well. The ability to expand the box is both inside the box or stack more EVO rails in the enclosure. For us, really kind of gives us the flexibility, the expandability that we're looking for. Future features, can't really say if we have any preferences on that yet. It's kind of early for us. Our IT strategy has been leading us to a disaster recovery capability. We're a very distributed small government in El Dorado County. It's a very rural county, and we recognize that our data center, even though it's in one of the larger towns in the county, is still vulnerable to natural disasters. Last year we had one of the biggest wildfires in California was in El Dorado County. So we are fully aware of the need to protect our infrastructure. We have a very small space for a disaster recovery site that became available about 60 miles away from our main data center. It's in a relatively unattended space inside of another facility, and the EVO Rail was just a perfect match for that, being one box to manage and easily managed remotely. It was very attractive to us. Well, we acquired the EVO Rail through a partnership between Dell and VMware. And we've dealt extensively with Dell in the past and VMware, and having this offer come to us as a partnership just made it that much easier for us to move ahead. We didn't really consider other vendors. We had been looking at several other options from Dell, and again, when the partnership offering came through, it seemed like it would work best for us. On a scale of 1 to 10, right now, I would have to put it on the high end of that because, again, we've just gotten started with it, but what we've experienced so far is very positive. So I'm going to put it at an 8 or a 9, and I'm sure over time, as we become more familiar with it, we can confidently say it's a 10. I would recommend to any of our peers that are looking at this to consider the ease of management and the physical support required to support a hyper-converged box like the EVO Rail compared to a traditional data center configuration. I think that with less power supply, less switching, less everything to worry about, it's all in one box, especially for our situation using it at a remote site. It's a great solution. It actually came out priced significantly less than a traditional data center solution of similar size for us. So that's a benefit right away for a budget-constrained organization like a small government. I'd say that it's very important. It's difficult to find third-party reviews of things, of complex solutions that are very accurate. So any ability to sort of extract an honest third-party review of some product line, peer-reviewed and endorsed by other organizations of a similar size is very important to us.